Okay, good afternoon. It is Sunday, February the 2nd, Groundhog Day up there in Canada, and I understand it's either 6 more weeks of winter or 6 weeks till spring comes, something like that.
Depends who you talk to.
Depends who you talk to. So we are 2 months into our stay, and we have 2 months to go, so that's exciting. I know, lots going on. So I'm going to flip this around and see the front of the house. Okay, so front of the house might not look a lot different from here. All the repao is done inside and outside, with the exception of a couple of the columns to be done. So plans this week is for the waterproof paint coating inside and out, as well as the PVC tiles for the ceiling, and our floor tiles are in. We ordered them on Thursday and weren't expecting them till sometime next week, but they're in and ready, so that will be the next project again. So this big pile of dirt and broken cement blocks and stuff used to be up here in front of the house because we thought it was going to be part of the entrance into the front, but the base, yes. So we've changed our mind on that. So we moved the big pile of dirt from in front of the house back over to here. So we're gonna have steps coming. Greg's just gonna walk in there. I have cement steps coming up the side of the house here, up the stairs. Then there'll be a little sidewalk level with the front of the house and going in where the glass patio doors are. So that is another big project over the next couple weeks.
This is all going to be cemented, and we're going to do blocks around the corner to make a shape of a square from the top of the stairs out and then this way, and this is going to be a storage area underneath. And it's going to come out to here for our deck part, and then down the side wall on this side, hidden from view, there's going to be a little door you can open to get underneath to grab access to stuff. This pile of rocks and debris that we had left over from construction that we've ordered in is going to then be the base to support a hill. And the hill is, when the deck ends out here, the hill is then going to go down and run into and become part of the natural slope of the land.
So this is the side wall, all finished with the repao, which will be painted white next week with the waterproof coating. All 4 sides, inside and out. So this is our entrance and exits for the moment. The glass block will go in there for the shower. And then this is the ventilation for the fan in the shower. Okay, we're going to go up onto the second floor.
This is going to be a spiral staircase, not a ladder forever.
No, not going to be a ladder.
Okay, now it's Sharon's turn to come up the ladder. She loves ladders. Okay, now it's Sharon's turn to come up the ladder. She loves ladders. Okay, Sharon's on our balcony right now, and yep, the view is fantastic. Yep, sipping coffee. Yes, that's it, coffee.
Yes, my morning coffee.
Yeah, she's going to show you the layout of our bedroom upstairs. There's no plumbing upstairs, it's electric only, so you do have to go downstairs to the bathroom. But if you come off the balcony and go back about 2 feet, where Sharon is standing right now, yep, that's going to be the sliding doors, and it's a all glass arch. So all of this side wall is glass, and an arch goes up 11 feet and back down again, formed out of fiberglass panels that bolt together and then make a beautiful high ceiling bedroom. And then inside the bedroom, if you come in the front doors here, on the left is going to be the bed. A nice queen size bed right there. Yep. And then over on this side is room for dressers and wardrobes and everything else. And there'll be a solid wall at the back with a big window in it to help let the light come right through. And when you open the window, we'll be able to get a breeze right through the bedroom and out the other side with a big ceiling fan in the top. Our spiral staircase comes up, and it has, yeah, don't fall down there. So where these posts are sticking up, there's a short 1 meter high wall, and then and that area is open where Sharon is right now, because that's where you access the stairs and start the steps down. There's a short wall to her right that blocks this side off, and then a short wall that runs to the back as well. So that's all nice and safe. So because our house is built on a slope, the back area back here is 10.5 feet to where we are standing right now. It's 9.5 feet inside to the top of the ceiling, and then we have a 1 foot thickness for all of our support beams and the sub ceiling and the regular ceiling. And this area here, where you see the angled wall sticking out, that corner is going to be a biodigester, gas storage. So we'll be using our own biogas from food waste and our septic system to run our hot water heater for our shower. Then beside that, this space down here below us will be all gardens across the bottom of the shower window, and we'll stick that as far as that angle. Then when you come upstairs, there'll be a matching garden that comes in this way, that comes in 2 feet from the end. So it comes right into here, which forms the back wall of the bedroom. And that 2 foot garden will run all the way across and to this side, just beside that post. So this will be a garden, long strip garden, down to a lower long strip garden. And this cement that we've been using to mix all of our cement on to build the interior and do repair, we're going to break that up once we're all finished with construction, and that will then just be regular grass. And then off here to the right, in that sunny spot right there, that is sunny for a good 90% of the day, is going to be where we're going to put our rack of 4 solar panels. 4 300-watt solar panels to help give us an off-grid as well as on-grid option, depending on where the best power is at the time. Okay, so you may notice on our walls on the sides, there's no windows, there's no doors, and that's on purpose. Our house is actually going to be, when we're finished, completely covered in greenery and living grass and materials. From the ground here, up on an arc like a giant hill, right up over the top of the house, over the bedroom upstairs, and right down the other side. An earth-covered green house. So all against this wall, there will be material, and we're going to make a specific kind of insulating cement material that acts like steps. And the steps will start out here wider, and every step will get closer and closer. And those steps will provide support, and once they're dry, they will not press any weight against this wall on this side or on the other side. But when you take those step sections that act like terraces and pour the soil on top, the soil then doesn't wash away because it's held in place by every step. Now where the ground and this insulative cement material meets the house, we've put into place a couple of things specifically to keep the water out. First thing being that this cement was treated differently than the cement on the inside of the house and in the protected areas. This cement on the outside has had a water proofing additive added to the cement as we mixed it. That helps to keep it waterproof and stop the water from entering through or being absorbed by the cement. Then the next stage is we're going to paint this exterior with a dry coat material, which is made for waterproofing basements. And that adds a secondary layer on top of the already built-in waterproofing. Then the third thing we're going to paint the outside with is an elastomer rubberized paint that again is made for foundations and for repairing swimming pools and all kinds of other options. And that's going to stop any water that's in the ground or that runs down between the space of the wall itself and the material we have here, stop any of that water from entering. And then any places that are level all the way down, what we've done is we've sloped the cement to create runoff. So you can see that all along this edge. This edge doesn't come down and make a square like this vertical area does, or this area above us. Instead, it's sloped so that any water running down this surface will actually run down, 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 and then move over the next lip and exit, and not try to come in the base or bottom of our house. That's just one of the steps we put into this unique and special house that we're building here in Panama.
And it's now about 8 o'clock at night, and we're back at the property in the dark, just having a drink up on the second floor balcony, listening to the sounds of the insects and frogs and dogs and music and fireworks all around. And I think this will be one of our favorite places to sit in the evening.
So thanks for watching this video, and we'll try and post one again next week like we have been so far. If you haven't yet, please make sure and hit the subscribe button, because it's nice to see that people are actually watching these videos. And feel free to share this with anybody that you know on any of your favorite social media platforms. Thanks, and we'll see you next week.
Cheers.